Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? Hey, look, it's morning time. It's about 6:45. I'm up early because I'm gonna slide out the door, go get on this bus, go get the kids, get them to school, and then get myself going for my day ahead. Slide on over to Smith Station and get my work day going. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. I got a city council meeting today, so I got to do a lot today. But to God be the glory. Look, I just want to come on real quick. It's early in the morning. I don't want to wake the neighbors up. He might be already up anyway, both of them. They get out and go. But I want to encourage y'all this morning from the simple word relief. Relief. Ha! That's a powerful word right there. Relief. We all need that relief at some point in time in our life. And I just want to talk a little bit too about the mental health aspect of men and what we go through. A lot of times, like me within dealing with myself, I'm not a very open person. So I need sometimes for the spiritual fathers, which they do, my big bro, big sis, a lot of them, my family, they call and we talk and I have that relief moment where I can relieve and get some things out. My mother calls me, just different things, just to have talks, just to have talks. All family they call and want to talk, and they want to make sure that mental health is straight within the household here and within me as a man and just me as a father figure and as a husband. So just the mental health aspect of just calling and checking on a brother or another brother or a homie or bro or whatever is powerful because you never know what a man is going through because we have been taught so much to suppress our feelings, to suppress our emotions until they so bottled up in the inside, then we explode and we don't have anything else left because now we might have did something detrimental to hurt ourselves or to hurt somebody else. So I'm encouraging y'all to check on somebody today, this evening, throughout the day, and make sure that they are okay because it could boost their day just for that day. But I'm gonna jump into this real quick so I get out here and get on the bus, y'all. Don't tell nobody. All right. So talking about relief, the scripture for this morning is gonna be Psalms 143, verse 1. Real simple. It says, "Lord, hear my prayer. Listen to my cry for mercy. In your faithfulness and righteousness comes my relief." Ha! That's simple as that. I ain't even get no overview on it. If you want to look, go read that. Get your own overview because it's powerful in just the statement of this one verse. Lord, hear my prayers. There's so many times that we're on our knees and we're praying for things that we need or things that we're in need of or things where we want God to move on our behalf, and it's just a petition that's put before God in those three words: hear my prayer. Listen to my cry for mercy. Because when you in need, you want the Lord to hear your cry. Whether it's the tears coming down your face and you can't say a mumbling word, or it's just the moaning and the groaning, that God, you want God to hear that and move on your behalf. Move on your behalf. So that relief part right there, and just with the first word, Lord. Lord, ain't nobody else. You ain't calling nobody else. You're calling on God to hear my prayer. Relief is defined as the feeling of reassurance and relaxation following release from anxiety or distress. Relief can also be looked at as giving of food, clothing, money, those special needs in difficult times. You know, when they set up those little things where, like the clothing giveaway. I know with my wife's church, Kingdom Family Worship Center, they do the clothing giveaway. Um, I don't know, I forget how many times a year, but they do a clothing giveaway. I know another church here did a clothing giveaway and some other giveaways, and they do food and stuff like that. So it's a relief for people that don't have, right, that it's too expensive for them to go to a store. So they can go and get the necessary things that they need and not have that anxiety and that pressure on them as saying, I don't got the money to do. And the churches are giving it away for free. I know we was planning a giveaway down in Richmond, but it got canceled because of I think the it's like an event that they have on the street, so we couldn't do it. And then one Saturday got rained out. But the churches are doing giveaways to help the people that are in need. You know, we're going through all this government stuff to shut down and all this stuff. So people are in need of relief. So I'm pushing that word today, relief. Relief can also depend on its context, ranging from emotional and psychological feelings of happiness after stress to the physical act of helping those in need. The context of the relief and it explains it. It's ranging from emotional and physical. So people can have relief emotionally and they can have it physically. But I want to talk to you about some of the emotional things that you need relief from. Unhealthy emotional responses, bottling up feelings such as anger, frustration, and sadness. The unhealthy emotional response. You go through a situation and you don't know how to engage or encounter your emotion to respond, so you hold in what you really want to say and it bothers you. So you have to understand that that's not good to hold on to an unhealthy emotional response. Um, this is a big one: resentment and grudges. Harboring feelings of bitterness towards others can weigh and affect you both mentally and physically. So when you have resentment or you holding a grudge, it's hard for a person to really go around a person or be in the area or have love for a person. It's hard. It's really hard. We all human, but it's hard when you holding a grudge and you holding resentment in your heart, because you can't say you not and you don't go and talk to a person, or when you see a person you don't engage in a conversation, little fist bump, little pound, little something like that. You're holding something against them, and it's hard for us to be prosperous if we're holding grudges or resentment. The next thing is guilt and self-blame. Continuously dwelling on past mistakes can lead to self-esteem and depression. A lot of times we as people, and I can speak from a man's standpoint of view, um, like I said, we don't want to. The mistakes that we make are mistakes that could be detrimental to us as I can. And speaking as far as character wise, you have um, certain things that are crucial to our character when we're raising children, or the court system gets involved in it, or different avenues of self, things that men, and I'm speaking from a man's standpoint, men, they dwell on their past mistakes, so they're kind of like, I don't want to make that same mistake, so they push away from certain avenues where it's like, man, do I go down that avenue again or do I not? And it's like you at a crossroad with your emotions and your feelings. So it could get you to a point where you at a low self-esteem within yourself because you made one mistake, but you're not willing to step out on faith and go get it and conquer the mistake that you made. Instead, you sit back and let your self esteem kick in, your low self esteem kick in, and the depression kick in. Now you go into a hole, and now things start happening. You got some other things. The need of control. That's tough. I don't even want to touch that because that word control is powerful in itself. People need that controlling avenue to control a person and make a person feel like I'm a puppet on a string. Nah, you don't need that. That causes a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress, and you need relief from that. Unrealistic expectations. Some people put unrealistic expectations on others or the union, and then they can't be successful in what God has blessed them with. Another one is overthinking and worrying. We can bypass that because a lot of us overthink a lot of small situations, and then they'll want to worry about it. So we shouldn't worry about anything. We shouldn't overthink it. Just pray about it. Go to God and pray about it and get past it. Some physical habitual constraints: stress, tension, tiredness, lack of sleep. But this is the one that stands out to me, that is a constraint that's really powerful in why people can't get over the hump. Unhealthy coping mechanisms. Unhealthy coping mechanisms. It's substance like alcohol, nicotine that provide that temporary relief but worsens the stress in the long run. See, you can get a simple fix, but you can't get a full relief from it because you can only erase it for maybe 2 to 3 hours with a drink, with a cigarette, with a one night stand, with staying out with the buddies late, whatever. You can only erase it for a moment. But to get relief from it, you got to put it in God's hands and let God do the rest of the work from it. That's point blank and simple. When you take God out of the equation, you can't get rid of or get relief from what you need to get relief from because you're trying to do it yourself. And the unhealthy thing that you're going to do is the unhealthy coping mechanism where you turn to alcohol, you turn to cigarettes, you turn to drugs, you turn to partying, drinking, all those avenues where it takes God out of the equation and it leaves him on a back burner, and he's looking at you like, man, all you gotta do is come to me and ask me, and I'll give you that relief, but you just gotta let me work in you, and you gotta go to him. So, but I just want to encourage y'all from that standpoint of the word relief. We need relief in these days and times. I'm not just talking about the physical relief of what the government is going through, but I'm talking about the mental relief, our mindsets, our minds, because our minds, the devil wants to get in and create equations in our mind to subject us to foolishness. He wants to deter us from where God is trying to take us to. And if we continue to let the devil play in our mind, idle mind is the devil's territory. That's what my grandma used to tell me too. Idle mind is the devil's territory. When you get all alone and you get in your house or you get in your room or you get in your car, put something on that's gonna motivate your mind and gonna motivate and stimulate, give you that boost to say, I'm strong, I'm ready for this day. Because we all need that boost, that push, that relief that can push us over the hump. So I just want to encourage y'all this morning. Hey, I gotta go jump and get on this bus. These kids gonna be out here waiting at the bus stop. But I wanted to encourage you this morning about the word relief. Tell somebody, hey, go get some relief. Even if you gotta take a day off, sit at your house, do nothing for a little bit, but get some relief. Take a little vacation. If it ain't but for a couple of hours to the mall, go get some relief. I ain't say go shopping and spend all your money and now you got another stress. You got a stress build up because you just spend all your money. No, I said go to the mall, walk around, do something, get out the presence of what's giving you grief and what's giving you all kinds of stuff that's put in your mind. Get away from it so you can have some relief. All right, look, blessings to y'all. Shout out to my wife. I just want to give her a shout out real quick because she made a new flyer for me. So, um, I put that up and use that. So if y'all looking for a person to make flyers, I got two people that make flyers that can go out. But my wife does a heck of a job with the flyers work when she's free in hand to help. Nah, she do a heck of a job with the flyers. But no, just man, just share this. Share it, like it, subscribe. Continue. Thank you all for y'all going on my page, my We're Growing Up page. I can go live off that page. I'm sure y'all seen my wife speak off that page. That's the page where I'm trying to get the speaking, the motivation, my bishop, guest pastors and stuff when they come and I get a chance to put them on a page. That's the page that's going to encourage you. So please like, share, subscribe, pass it along. It's a public page, man. I put a lot of encouraging stuff on there. I put myself on there speaking when I get engagements to speak. But I do appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love that y'all have for me. Please continue to pray for me, pray for my household, pray for the neighborhood, pray for everybody, pray for this government, man, pray for this world, man, because we all need to come together and be on one accord and pray, pray, pray like we should, and we'll see things change. Look, it's early in the morning. I got to go. It's about, I guess it's about, let me look at my watch. Whew, it's about that time. So I got to get out of here. But look, I love y'all and y'all can't do nothing about it. I love y'all and y'all can't do nothing about it. Real talk. Mental health is real, y'all. Mental health is real. Talk to somebody. Go talk to somebody. Take a break. Sit down. Man, get somebody who is close to you. Talk to them so they can encourage your heart and get you out of that rut. You need some relief. Pass this on. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm going to get on this bus. All right. Until Fantastic Friday, peace and blessings. All right. Get some relief today. All right. Love y'all. Peace.